America's top travel magazine named Charleston the best city in the nation, so it's no secret that people are flocking here. But people from all over the world come to MUSC for our unparalleled expertise year after year. Maybe that's why so many national organizations invest in our breakthroughs and why so many of the world's top doctors continue to join us. So while Charleston's magnetic draw may not surprise you, we wanted to remind you about ours. MUSC, changing what's possible.
Tonight, well, it's Orange County Blues, and well, we'll just have to see how they get on. The good news for the Battery, just looking down at the lineups, the captain, Colin Falvey, is back in the starting lineup tonight. So Falvey returns, his leadership vital, you would have to think. You're listening, by the way, to the Battery pregame. It's Charleston Battery versus Orange County Blues up next here on ESPN Radio 9:10 a.m. Andrew Bell with Dane R. Lucas in the pregame. And just quickly, before we go to break, Dane, what do you think? Colin Falvey back in the lineup, Dane Kelly up front. Can they score a goal early? Can they beat Orange County Blues?
Well, those are the ponies that Charleston has ridden throughout the last 2 seasons here. Dane Kelly up top, Colin Falvey in the back, and you've noticed a little bit of an absence with Colin Falvey not being in the 11 last time out. So it'll be good to see him back. I know Sean Ferguson's happy to have him back as his partner in the central defense.
Yeah, just looking down at Colin, he's clapping his hands as each player's name gets read out. I know he's a big inspirational figure in the locker room. We'll see if he can inspire the team tonight. We are going to go to break, though. When we come back, we will have the kickoff for you right here at Blackboard Stadium. If you're in the area and there's definitely still time to come on out and cheer on the boys tonight. We'll be back with kickoff here at Blackboard Stadium after these words.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we salute America with the presentation, as recorded by your Charleston Symphony Orchestra, of our national anthem.
How are we looking, Melissa? Perfect, thank you. 15 seconds, Dane. And welcome back to Blackboard Stadium. We're right at kickoff here. Charleston Battery versus Orange County Blues. Up next for you, USL Pro Soccer action. And we've got it live and direct from Blackboard Stadium. My name is Andrew Bell with Dana Lucas alongside me. And welcome to everyone joining us now on the Charleston Battery YouTube channel. Welcome certainly to you Orange County fans tuning in from the West Coast. USLProSoccer.com, scores, stats, news and more exclusively on USLProSoccer.com. Facebook, visit the USL Pro fan page on Facebook at facebook.com/USLPro. Twitter, make sure to follow at USL Pro on Twitter for all the latest updates. And don't forget that Nike is a proud sponsor of USL Pro. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike soccer information. And every USL Pro regular season and playoff game streams live in 2014 on YouTube. Features include DVR, chat, etc. Lots of good stuff. Subscribe for free to the Batteries and the Orange County Blues YouTube channel today. Our referee is Mr. Howard Ash. The temperature was just hovering around 90 degrees here as we get set for kickoff. A natural grass surface here at Blackboard Stadium. Mostly overcast. The sun won't be a factor for the remaining few minutes of this late summer's evening here in Charleston, South Carolina. It's a warm night, and Orange County get us underway here at Blackboard Stadium. And I'll remind you, this is a big game for both clubs as Orange County work it out to the left side. Cuevas across on the cover there, and will force it back into the defense there. Here's Brenton Griffiths, goes back to Aaron Perez in goal. Oh, that's a loose touch out there on the far side. It'll be a throw in here for the Charleston Battery. Quickly taken, Kelly's in behind for a second and scuffed behind. Safety first there from Griffiths. It will be a corner kick for the Battery, Dane.
Well, you know, Dane Kelly will certainly be in the mood to get involved early. He was the one who broke free in the 5th minute and tucked away the first goal of the game against Dayton, and that really set him up to have a nice shift last game against the Dutch Lions. He'll be looking to do that again here within the first few minutes.
It'll be Cuevas to take the corner on that right foot. Swings it into a good area. It's headed wide of the target by Dane Kelly. Well, he got up above the defender, but he couldn't get it on frame.
Yeah, Dane Kelly, he's not the biggest body out there, is he? But he skies for that one. Good ball into the mix, sent right at the edge of the 6-yard box, and Dane Kelly gives him a little thumbs up in appreciation for the ball in.
Tentative start from Orange County. Let's see if they can get it going here in a second as Russell, the closest player there, doesn't connect. Ajetti just rode the contact out, and now the Battery pass their way out of the back with Griffith. Knocks it over the top, looking for Mena to chase. Chase, he will, down to the corner flag. He's not going to get there. That's shepherded into touch. Whoa. There was a little push after the fact, was there? The referee's coming across. The linesman had a good look. Mena's saying, you got to protect me there, sir. It'll be a goal kick, though, for the Orange County Blues, and it's a word of warning, I think, an apology from the left-sided player from Orange County.
Yeah, just a little hockey check into the boards, get you warmed up into the game. Charleston Battery athletic trainer Bobby Weisenberger, I'm sure.
It's a very tight stadium, so there's not that much room between the boards and the field of play. As Ferguson wins the header, but it'll be, well, it was Oki who had the possession for a moment. He's given it away. Ajetti reclaims it now for the Battery. Here's the former College of Charleston boy, Ferguson. Out to Quinton Griffith on the far side. He's got a bit of space ahead of him. He plays it long, looking for Kelly, who's off the shoulder of the defender. Kelly is offside, though, and that'll be a free kick for Orange County. He must have just been off the wrong side of the defender.
Yeah, he does want to use that pace to get in behind defenders, lay on that back shoulder, and just stay onside. Was unable to do so right there, but he's the kind of pacey attacker that can invite those balls in from the back. But the one thing that Charleston has really kind of improved on over the course of this season is, like you said, Andrew, passing from the back, keeping control, and not just relying on those balls over the top and asking Dane Kelly to chase for the entire game.
Given away there, but, well, no, it won't be one in the midfield by Orange County. Justin Portillo claims it for the Battery. Here's Ajetti for Charleston, the left back. Runs into a bit of trouble. He finds Sanyang. Now Griffith again, who's been involved often here in the early going, and he's got space and he's attacking it on the far side. Now squares it inside to Portillo. Portillo forced wide to the far side and drills it in with that left foot. Good headed clearance from Orange County, and the ball will run away from Van Schaik. And let's see, Oki was asking for it. He's not going to get it. And a nice passage of play as Orange County crossed the halfway stripe with Martinez. Switches to the far side. Good first touch. Griffith is across on the cover and will tackle and concede a corner kick for the Blues.
That's a good ball over the top by the Uruguayan Alex Martinez, who he's going to be playing over here on this right side. It'll be the wingers who are going to have their difficulties getting up and down behind the defenders of the Charleston Battery. Martinez, and I believe it is Santana over there on that far side.
Looks like who's going across to take the corner there?
I think it will be Santana.
Giovanni Santana over on the far side in front of the supporters section over by the East Beer Garden. They play it in short. Back it goes to Santana. Hammers that with the right foot. Well, you could see the intention, but that one comes across for a throw-in.
Yeah, that's one of those training ground pieces that works out a little better on the training pitch than it actually does in the realm of the game.
Yeah, I think just trying to wrap his foot around the ball there, but couldn't, and kind of clubbed it across to this near side. 5 minutes gone here at Blackboard Stadium. No score. Just the one real chance of the game so far. That was a headed attempt from Dane Kelly from a Battery corner that he put wide. Portillo turned into trouble there. Good work from Chris Cortez to close him down. It'll be a throw-in for Charleston.
Interesting to see the 11 that Coach Anhauser goes with. Amadou Sanyang back in the starting 11 for the first time in a good while. Way too long if you're a Charleston Battery fan. No call right there. Interesting to see. Heavy collision in the middle of the park. But back to what I was saying, Andrew, is Justin Portillo now has been kind of added into the mix of that defensive midfielder position. He's going to be allowed to push up. Great vision. It'll be interesting to see how he pairs up with Jose Cuevas in the middle of the park.
Yeah, it looks like Van Schaik's being asked to play on the left side of the midfield. As there's Russell over there on the far side. The Scottish player. He's got it back into the midfield now to Seth Moses. Moses brings it forward. He's got Cuevas ahead of him. Abel Fathi down the line for Russell. He's got it on his right foot. Thought about the early ball in. Now here comes the cross. It bounces in the 6-yard box, but no real pressure to the ball and comfortable for the Battery's goalkeeper. Portillo hits it to Kelly. Kelly jumps over the challenge. There was some contact, but no foul. Oki squares it into the midfield. Here come Orange County. It's a better spell for them after a slow start. Given away there. Ajeti will roll it back to the keeper, Cooper. And in many ways, this is almost a playoff game for both teams. They both need maximum points. Here's Van Schaik for the Battery. Finds Portillo. First time back to Ajeti. Just lifts it forward. He couldn't really do much with it. Headed away by Orange County. One in the midfield by the Blues. Gautrat. Out to the left side. 7 minutes in, no score. Here's Abel Fathi. And forced back to Gautrat. He's going to have to go all the way back to Aaron Perez in goal.
You mentioned it has the atmosphere of a playoff game, or the feeling of a playoff game, and this is something that's a little interesting coming into this game because Charleston, it seems like, has been having that mentality and that mindset for about the last month now, that they know these points are so vital. That's why they've stepped up and they've gone 5 games undefeated. You look at Orange County and you take a look at the last month of their record of work, and 6 games winless, 6 games straight that they lost before the Rochester game, the 1-0 decision that they won.
Griffith plays it forward to Van Schaik. Kelly, can he keep it in? Just about, and he gets away from his defender, still going, looking for some help. The referee's not going to give it, and Orange County can bring it clear again. Yeah, it was a big win that in Rochester, which is a very tough place to get a result. No foul again. That looked like a foul by Ajeti. Play continues, and Van Schaik has briefly beaten the offside trap. He's going to have to turn it back to Quinton Griffith. First time. Griffith goes around the play, goes down again. Well, this time he says free kick. I tell you what, both teams had big shouts there for free kicks, not given either time. Finally, he blows his whistle. Yeah,
it took him a while to make up his mind, but I think the contact was there. It was always going to be tough for Quinn Griffith to track that ball down, especially with a little help defensively for Orange County, but the pace of the speedy Antiguan is what drew the foul, and a good chance.
Orange County saying, well, there's not a lot we can do to get out of the way
right.
of it there. I mean,
no,
he
there's
just
not
kind
much.
of ran in. And it's going to be a a free kick now for the Battery. This is a good position for Jared Van Schaik.
He's had a couple assists from this position already this season.
Clipped in. Oh, a good header away. It was hit with some force and fairly low, but defended well by Orange County. He'll bring it clear on this near side. Oki hits it long early. Ajeti controls the through ball and rolls it back to the goalkeeper, Adisnal Cooper.
Little cheeky there from the Ghanaian, who was the last man on defense and elected to get a little fancy with it, but was fortunate enough for Charleston Battery fans to be able to knock it back to Cooper and steer himself out of trouble.
Charleston play it clear, and Orange County will just slow it down now. It is a warm evening here. Humid, hot summer's day in South Carolina. Temperature, again, was about 90 degrees at kickoff. There's Russell, beaten in the air by Sanyang. Mena keeps it in play for the Battery, who have possession just inside the half. On the ground, it goes forward to Cuevas, who's been very quiet in the early going. Gets the ball somehow. I think it came off Orange County, but it finds its way to Portillo. Now Sanyang. And here's Emmanuel Ajeti. Charleston trying to increase the tempo of play, which will suit them, particularly when they have possession. It's Falvey now, the captain. Finds Griffith. Back to Colin Falvey.
Orange County congesting up the midfield, putting 3 defensive midfielders in the middle of the park and really making it tough for Van Schaik, Amadou Sanyang, and Justin Portillo connect to their forwards, Cuevas and Kelly. In Spain, they call that a tridente or a trident, where you got those 3 defensive midfielders, and that makes things very, very difficult.
They're trying to prevent Charleston from playing through the midfield, which they've done there, as Charleston forced to go long. The ball is there to be won, and it's Orange County who find possession. Here they come now with Martinez. Back to Oki. Into the midfield. Nice little pass through to Abul Fathi. And then one back, actually. It wasn't a good touch from Sanyang. It's chipped into the back post. Oh, good chance for Orange County, but he heads it wide, and it'll be a goal kick.
And it was Griffith just recovering a bit slow right there. Great ball in from Martinez to find Cortez, and Cortez, the big number 9 for Orange County, put himself in a good position, just needed to put it on frame.
Yeah, Cortez will be kicking himself because he peeled off at the back post, and the ball was flighted into him really at a good height. And he snapped his head wide of the target. He really didn't get good contact on it. Charleston clear, so both teams now with legitimate chances. No goals as Portillo chests down to Van Schaik. Ajeti will go back to Falvey, and it's round the outside to Griffith. Griffith plays it over the top, and he's got around the fullback here, Adam Mena. Mena down by the corner flag, cuts back inside, and still it's Adam Mena. Swings it in, looking for Kelly at the back post. Good header by Oki to get it away. Van Schaik shields the ball, and he's in a real scrap for possession down there. It's going to be a foul, surely. Free kick, Orange County Blues.
Great tracking back there from Martinez. Good stuff. Battling with Jared Van Schaik to try to put him off the ball, and did just enough to help out his right back, Oki.
Former Charlotte Eagles player. Good player, that Stephen Oki. Admired him for a couple of years.
Yeah, from Ghana, won the NAIA Player of the Year when he was in school.
Oh, that's a push, isn't it? Surely, well, he's given it to Charleston. To me, it looked like Sean Ferguson was just giving the player a nudge as the ball came through, but, well, the Battery get the free kick, so Ferguson commits the foul, and Charleston bring it away on the far side. Here's Falvey now. Back into the defense. It's Ferguson on the left side of the Battery back 4. Now, Sanyang. Cuevas comes to collect it, but there's really nothing on. He wasn't allowed to turn with possession, so Charleston are going to have to go long again, and this time it's up towards Dane Kelly, beaten in the air. Orange County recover possession. Well, their game plan, Orange County's working to a T at the moment, although it is forced back to the goalkeeper here. He needs to be careful, and he hits it well to the halfway line. Sanyang wins the header, directs it to Mena. Mena back to Quinton Griffith, the right back.
Well, Charleston, if they want to unlock this defense, they've got to use the width, they've got to use the wings, and Jared Van Schaik over here on this near side is going to want to jetty in on the other side, Quentin Griffith to push up, use that pace and get in behind those defenders. Of course, Adam Mena very, very good over on that far side wing at taking on defenders and creating some space, looking in for the ball in.
Needs to be better there. Falvey played that square, but it was behind Ferguson, which just destroys the momentum. And that's a better ball. He picks out Griffith. Griffith flicks it forward, and that will roll over the line for a goal kick. And at the moment, I think Charleston are having a hard time figuring out how to get past this Orange County side.
Yeah, you can just tell a little bit of frustration starting to set in, and they're a team that likes to go through the middle, work it through Cuevas. Cuevas is kind of the orchestrator in the midfield, but having a tough time doing that against this 3 defensive midfield set that Orange County has implemented. Want to get it wide out to the wings and allow those defensive midfielders to push up into the box.
And if you're Orange County, it's fantastic.
Oh, absolutely.
They're forcing the long ball, which straightforward for the centre halves, and then they're also have looked threatening on the counter. It's Sanyang now for the Battery. Goes right down the middle. He's looking for the run of Mena, who's not going to get there, and that's comfortable for Aaron Perez.
And Orange County will take that all day long. Balls from the back from the defenders that are trying to go over the top and through the defensive midfielders. The defensive backs. That's never going to work. Good flick on right there.
Yeah, lovely flick from Russell, but it's forced away by Charleston. Orange County with possession at the halfway line. We've played a quarter of an hour. Cuevas misses the tackle. No score here at Blackboard Stadium. Come on out if you're listening locally here on ESPN Radio, 9-10 a.m. There's still time to get out and enjoy this live soccer match. Really is a privilege to have the professional game in your city. There's not too many places do, but it is growing, that's for sure. And USL Pro growing. There's going to be a few more teams next year, I hear. Here come Orange County right through the middle. Ferguson has to parry it clear. Oki plays it in. Good stretching, lunging tackle from Ajeti, and Cuevas will try and set Mena away on the far side. He's put it into a good area, but good tracking back from Orange County and a good clearance from the goalkeeper to put the ball into the stands on the far side for a Battery throw-in.
Matt Suggs really showing off his pace over there on that far side. Him and Mena in a foot race, and left Mena clean in his tracks.
Portillo switches to Ajeti on the left. Good quick closing down from Oki, but it's a good ball from Ajeti for Van Schaik, who squared it. There was no one there. Cuevas heads across, and it's in! No offside. Kelly scores. The Battery take a lead.
And that was a case where the defenders just dropped their head momentarily, thinking that Kelly might have been offside with the ball coming in from Van Schaik, flicked on by Cuevas, and there was defenders over on the end line keeping Kelly in an onside position, and Kelly with another goal, 6th of the year for the young Jamaican, and he is really enjoying himself up as the number 9 for this Charleston Battery squad in his last few weeks.
And super assist for Jose Cuevas.
Yeah, it was one of those things where I think he thought it might have been a bit too high to have one on goal, and maybe just drifting off of memory that Kelly was sitting there on the back post, cushions it towards him, and Kelly with the easy finish.
Coming in the 18th minute, Cuevas heading to Kelly. Kelly volleys home, and the home side are ahead. Let's see what the response is like here from Orange County. Well, almost gave it to Dane Kelly there, but here they come now across the halfway line. Cortez, well, he played it in, looking for Russell, looking for some movement there, didn't find it, and Van Schaik plays it forward for Dane Kelly. Good clearance, but it actually may drop the wrong side of the defender, who's got some work to do here. Kelly in a real battle. Oki joins in. Turns with possession, but he rolls it into touch. That'll be a throw-in for Orange County Blues.
Just ran out of space, but didn't run out of energy. He'll keep fighting that battle all night long if it's up to him. How about Jared Van Schaik, though, on the last goal? I mean, he was the one who made the run on this near side, put the ball into a dangerous spot where Kelly and Cuevas couldn't quite get to it, and then he's the one who played the ball on the other side to Cuevas.
Yeah, he did well actually on the play there, Van Schaik. He's definitely going to bring a bit more physicality to that left-sided position where Michael Chang had played the last couple of games. On the bench tonight, Chang, the Cuban. It's Oki now with a throw-in for Orange County. Charleston with their tails up. Orange County looking for a quick response here. That's neat work, neat football there from Santana, and he turns beautifully away from Cuevas. Good header clear from the battery. Charleston with possession. Out to Van Schaik. He was looking for the decision there. I think, well, he's going to give it to Orange County. Quick throw taken. The battery were waiting for some help, and it's a good tackle from Sanyang. He just came on the outside of Russell and got the ball cleanly. And here come Charleston on the counter-attack with Quinton Griffith. Cuts inside. It was Cortez defending back nicely. Now Sanyang for the battery. Lovely turn from Cuevas, but he turned into trouble, and Cortez has it back for Orange County Blues. Russell is going to need some help. Looking for the 1-2. Charleston asleep. Ajetti, what's he doing? Here come Orange County. Well, it's forced wide. There's a little push from Ferguson there in the box that went unnoticed. Oki plays it in square. Chipped into a good area. Not the cleanest clearance, and the volley from Cortez into the parking lot. Goal kick.
Well, it's a little sloppy there from Charleston. The back line a bit confused, not on the same page. Colin Falvey right there makes a bit of a mistake, but really it's Ajetti who assumes that they're going to keep possession, so he takes that opportunity to drift upfield and leaves his defenders a bit bare back there, and was fortunate enough to see it drift wide.
Tell you what, it's a nice crowd tonight. It's mostly below us here on this near side, although the supporters, the most vocal group, are over on the far side. I know that they weren't expecting much on this Wednesday night. The Friday night's game is going to be very big. Apparently, ticket sales have been strong. You can still get tickets at charlestonbattery.com, as Charleston will turn around quickly and play Rochester here at Blackboard Stadium on Friday evening. Here are Orange County now, looking to try and get back into this game, get square if they can. That's a nice touch from Sanyang, though, to take possession away. Hits it first time through the middle to Dane Kelly, and he's got some pace. Has he got enough to hold off the player? Down he goes. The referee has a look. Well, there was all sorts of contact, wasn't there? But he stays in his pocket, and there's no free kick. And he's given a free kick the other way now at the halfway line. Dane, what do you think?
Well, Kelly can't believe it, but it would have been harsh, wasn't it? I mean, Kelly with a head of steam in behind the defenders, taking a couple touches, and it was always going to be tough to make that call and blow that penalty right there. I think it was the right call from the referee. A good defending by Griffiths and Moses to come back and catch up to the very pacey Jamaican.
The left back did well to get back there. He looks to be quite quick, actually.
Whew.
That's
Martinez,
nice.
he can play.
Nice work from Martinez. They get it wide to Oki on this near side. Cuts past Van Schaik. Lovely move. Squares it. Whoa, there was no one there, and it's given away. It's Mena now. Hits it over the top, looking for Cuevas to chase, which he will. Jumps in front of Cuevas, though. Good defending from Abel Fadi, and it's a quick... Actually, it was Griffiths, and it's a quick throw-in, and Orange County with possession now just inside their half. Midway through the first half here. Charleston Battery 1, Orange County 0. The Battery ahead through Dane Kelly in the 18th minute. Portillo digging away there, just having a nibble, but he didn't get the ball, and Orange County maintained possession. It's a humid evening in South Carolina, in Charleston. Deep south here.
Orange County, they can still keep that defensive shape about their 11 out on the pitch right now, but they've got to push up a little more. They haven't quite created too much in terms of the attacking third. Remember that Martinez ball in to Cortez that didn't quite connect, but that was just about the only thing from the run of play. And a dangerous bit of play right there by Suggs, playing around with it in the middle of the park, allowing Van Schaik to almost get onto it.
Santana, I think he got the tackle in there, but the referee blows his whistle. It's Oki now for Orange County, pushing up from that right back position. Here he comes, allowed to push forward, gets it wide, chance for a cross. It's driven in. It's a little deep, that, and will run away for a throw-in on the far side.
Yeah, Cortez has been very quiet. Russell has been almost a non-presence, and Russell's one of the guys who, he's got 7 goals and 4 assists on this game, and or on this season, excuse me, and we haven't heard much of him yet. I don't doubt we've even said his name so far.
He's got that little bit of quality, though, and if they can find him, he may be able to bring a teammate in. Oh, that's a nice touch. Here come Orange County again. Charleston defending deep here. Edge of the 18-yard box. Cortez down the line. Knocked away by the battery. Now swung into the middle. Ferguson, cool and calm. He takes a touch with his back to goal. And Charleston are going to try and pass their way out of trouble. It's Ferguson squares it to Falvey.
Well, you just wonder, Andrew, if maybe they're sacrificing a little bit of quality, Orange County, with the 3 defensive midfielders in the center of the park. Right now, it's been really Martinez, the only inspiration that's come from this OC squad. And if you're Russell or Cortez, you're going to be asking for a little more support in the midfield.
Yeah, we shall see. It's Portillo now. Back to Falvey. 25 minutes in at Blackboard Stadium here on ESPN Radio 910 AM. A jetty for Charleston. Battery has the ball. Now Sean Ferguson squares it to Falvey. And with the lead, Charleston will be less inclined to try and force it. That's a good ball to Falvey. Cuevas tries to swing it in. It's an excellent ball. Kelly won't get there. Good goalkeeping from Aaron Perez to come off his line and take possession.
I mean, that is inches off right there from Jose Cuevas. Almost puts it on a dime. Great ball over from Colin Falvey in the back to put it right on the chest of Jose Cuevas. And just 1-2 touches, and he's almost slipping in Dane Kelly.
Van Schaik called for the foul. I have noticed this Brenton Griffiths. He's jumping into challenges. Now, he's jumping in to win the ball, not trying to go through an opponent, but he needs to stay on his feet, you would have to think, or at some point he's going to get himself in trouble. He got the decision there. It's Mena for the battery, back to Griffiths, to Quinton Griffith rather, for the battery. Now Falvey. Sanyang will pop it back to Colin Falvey, and here it comes to Ferguson. Orange County back into their defensive shape. On the ground, it's under the feet of Cuevas. That's not like him. Up through the middle, Moses. Ajeti goes to ground, nibbling away, and wins possession. And here's Van Schaik, first time looking for Dane Kelly. Holds it up at the, just midway up inside the half. Van Schaik's touch is poor, and Orange County Blues have it back.
Van Schaik's so good at taking over possession in the middle of the park and then springing that counterattack almost in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a bit scrappy in the middle, and fouls being thrown about. Finally, the referee blows his whistle. There were 2 or 3 in a row. He was trying to wave play on. It'll be a free kick for the battery. Both sides, though, I think guilty of being a bit generous with the ball there.
Yeah, there was a handful of fouls that the referee might have been able to call, but back and forth with possession in the middle of the center circle right there, and not the best play we've ever seen here at Blackbaud Stadium.
It's not a great angle, but this is a chance for the battery because Cuevas does have some quality on that right foot.
Well, you know who would be targeting right there, the big number 32 in the mix, Colin Falvey, the skipper.
Here we go. It's Cuevas who swings it in. Oh, I tell you what, almost straight through to Sanyang. In the end, headed on target by Jared Van Schaik. We'll see if our statistician Nick Filosa gives him a shot for that. I say yes. He was trying to score. It wasn't much of a shot though, was it? And it was a comfortable save for Aaron Perez. Here come Orange County on the counter-attack. He's asking a lot though of the left-sided player out there. Sorry, can't pick his number out. And it's Griffith now for the battery as Charleston fight right back and push right back at Orange County Blues. It's over the top for Mena, and this time he's got around the fullback who was scampering off up the field and was slow to get back. It's Mena into the box for Kelly, who can't turn and get that shot on frame. I think it came off Orange County last. It did. It'll be a corner kick, and there's the danger of sending the fullbacks forward, Dane.
Yeah, exactly. At a certain point, Orange County knows that they're going to have to push some numbers up, take some chances, and you can't be too risky in those numbers pushing up, because you can't forget about Adam Mena and Jared Van Schaik over here on these wings.
It's Jose Cuevas from the corner kick. That's the battery's second of the game. And it's swung in to the back post, headed down by Sanyang. The keeper comes and punches clear. Kelly thought about the volley, gets it back to Griffith. Griffith will chip it in. Just overhit that though, and that's comfortable for Perez, who has a quick look up. He's trying to release his midfield on a counter-attack, but they're all looking the other way. I think they want to just catch their breath. Benton Griffith, he's appealing for someone to come and get the ball from him. And now he just drives it around the outside. Good ball. Here come Orange County down this near side. Van Schaik back defending. It's Oki. Squares it inside to Abel Fathi. And that one won't trouble anybody, really. It's straight through to Odisnell Cooper in goal for the Charleston Battery. The Battery's Cuban goalkeeper.
Yeah, now we're seeing Orange County kind of get sucked into what Charleston was struggling with early on in the game, where Charleston has decided to drop back, let Orange County come to them. And what's happened is that they've been forcing a lot of balls over the top, very speculative balls that are going to be always hard to connect on. And OC Blues have found it troublesome to keep possession and knock the ball around all the while advancing the ball up the pitch.
It's been an entertaining first half an hour here. 1-0 the score. Both teams having a go, and with a lot at stake here, you might well expect them to continue to pressure each other. Right now, Orange County allowing Charleston possession. They're being told to get forward by the coach. Now down it comes for Van Schaik, and he's going to lose possession. And here come Orange County away with the ball, and Van Schaik needs to put his head down and get back goal side. Here come Orange County. Cortez has peeled off to the left. Strong challenge from Sanyang. The referee blows his whistle, and that'll be an attacking free kick within range for Orange County Blues.
Yeah, I don't think there's any argument right there. The free kick coming in, Amadou Sanyang just a bit late, and I believe it was Abel Fathi who was the recipient of the foul. He'll gladly take it. That puts OC Blues in a very good spot to have a go at goal, and in a match that has been short of chances on Odesnell Cooper's frame, this will certainly present a chance.
Yeah. Is it Russell over the ball there, Dane?
Seems so.
So Alan Russell from 25 yards. It's a great angle, this, a great position for a right footer. This is what you want if you're striking a dead ball. This is perfect. Charleston with a wall. Russell swings it over the top. Oh, palmed away by the keeper. Good free kick from Alan Russell. And Cooper, well, he got down and got his body in the way, and somehow he got it clear.
Yeah, well, it just takes that little short hop, making it all the more difficult for Odesnell Cooper. Russell does a great job getting the free kick over the wall, dropping it down before Cooper, and it actually takes that little short hop, which made it difficult for the Cuban.
Griffiths just rolled a jetty, fires the ball square. It's away by Ferguson. I'm not sure how much he knew about it. Look at Benton Griffiths trying to get involved from an attacking standpoint. He's trotting back into central defence now. Oki for Orange County. An attacking throw in here. Charleston back on their heels. That one's overhit, and it'll be a throw in for the Battery on the far side.
Martinez, you can see what he's trying to do every time he gets the ball over there on this near side in the corner. Wants to put a ball in. He's looking for Cortez. Cortez, probably the biggest guy out on the pitch right now. So he's going to have a heavy target on his back when it comes to those balls sent in.
There'll be a throw in here. Now, I was just looking at Brenton Griffiths. There he is. He's from Spanish Town, Jamaica. So you may well know Dane Kelly. The ball is chipped forward towards Cortez. Lovely little slip header down. Charleston are going to have to scuff it away.
And that just shows you another dimension of this attack from the OC Blues. Cortez sitting up there between the two defenders, just lofted up and let him flick it on for one of these other attacking players offering support.
Orange County, though, piling the pressure on here. They're looking for a leveler, an equalizer. They get it wide. They've got numbers forward. Russell trying to get to the edge of the 18-yard box. He's just on the Battery's final line. Charleston give it back. It was Falvey. Poor ball out of the back there from the skipper.
Yeah, and it's all much better from Orange County right now. They've been controlling the ball. They've been keeping it on this end of the pitch, and they've been enjoying themselves. Just haven't created too many opportunities to trouble Odesnell Cooper.
Here's Griffiths for Orange County Blues. Rolls it forward. A jetty right into the back of the Orange County midfielder Martinez, and does enough to put him off. Cuevas can turn with possession. Can he find a teammate? He can. It's Emmanuel Ajetti. Now Van Schaik. Heavy touch, but he finds Cuevas. Cuevas in between the lines. Looks up. He's trying to set Kelly away on the far side. Good first touch from Kelly. He's got some moves here at the top of the 18. Gets the shot away. It struck the arm. Penalty, says the referee. Well, it struck his arm, but how much could he have known about that, Dane?
Yeah, I just don't know. Suggs is the one who the penalty is called on, and from this angle, it seemed like it was going way up high over the crossbar, but it's tough for the referee to make that.
It definitely hit his arm,
right?
Didn't it? And I suppose, is that a natural position for your arm? It was kind of up in the air,
It's that question, isn't it, Andrew, of was it within his body frame, or does he stretch it out and make himself bigger? And it appeared that he did.
Well, we shall see.
Orange County fans will not be happy with the call, but Dane Kelly will certainly take it.
Now, I don't know how much he knew about it, but he certainly stopped it, and it was probably headed towards goal. So penalty the decision, and Jose Cuevas now with a chance to double the battery's lead from the penalty spot. Big moment this in the game.
Cuevas, I believe, a chance for only his second goal of the season.
And the other one coming from the penalty spot
as well.
About a month ago.
Only 2 points on the season. He's been great in his comeback, but hasn't registered too much on the score sheet.
10 minutes to go in the first half. Charleston 1-0 up. Make that 2. He buries it. Top left-hand corner. Keeper went the other way. And there was really no doubt, was there, in Charleston have doubled the advantage.
Well, it's cool, it's calm, it's collected from Jose Cuevas, the one of the veterans on this team. He's been here for 3 years now, and the home faithful could not be more happy to see him as he gives a big smooch to the badge after the spot kick. Second goal of the game, second goal for Cuevas. And a big advantage here and a step up in the playoff ladder if they can keep hold of this result.
Well, now the response is very important from Orange County. They would love to get a goal back before half-time, and they've got 10 minutes to do it.
And they've got some subs in mind that they're thinking maybe this can change the game up a little bit.
Orange County's head coach not messing around. He is asked his subs to get warmed up. He's not seen enough out of the starting 11. And Charleston, well, they've doubled the lead. I have to say deservedly, but let's see what Orange County can do here. Here they come with Cortez. He just shrugs Portillo away, gets it wide, and trots forward into the box. Griffiths stuck his foot. Oh, I tell you what, I thought he got the ball there. The referee says free kick, though. And this is a chance for Orange County. Let's see if they make this double substitution. Well, this is strange, isn't it? Before the break, having conceded a second goal, Orange County have gone to the bench. It looks like number 5, Garner, and number 17, Franco, are both coming in. It's a bit embarrassing if you're pulled off, isn't it?
Well, I think this all goes with the tactics. Orange County came into this game wanting to play a very defensive-minded match, keep it low scoring, but that has gone out the window in the first half hour of this match. So what the Blues will have to do is come out, play a bit more attacking, and another sub to come. It's going to be Okai, actually, a defender.
I don't know what he's done wrong. Oki's off. Oki's off and Franco's on.
We'll have to see where Franco actually fills in, if it's going to be at a right back spot that Oki was playing, or if he pushes up and they go 3 in the back.
Oh, there's the delivery. It took everyone by surprise because the subs weren't even on the pitch, but taken quickly, parried away by the battery. Here's the substitute. Franco chips into the back post. Good ball in. Ferguson got ahead on it. Wow, what a game we've got for you now. It's Garner, Eli Garner. Just transferred across from Dayton. He slips that into the box. Good ball. The ball driven in at the near post, and Cortez first to react. Skies it wide and high. Goal kick.
I think it was offsides, actually. The ball right before the cross came in was played to an offsides position. I believe it was Abufati hanging in an offsides position.
Just trying to spot the second player that was subbed out. I think it was
Okai and Santana.
Oh, Okai and Santana off. Okay. And into the game. So Oki and Santana off, and on are Marco Franco and Eli Garner. Thomas Garner listed as here in the lineup sheet.
Amadou Sanyek just looking a bit slow. He's been out for a good deal of time, so it's nothing new to see him just struggling to get back into match fitness. But
has Russell dropped back into midfield? I think he has.
Yeah, it appears so.
So looking for his quality perhaps to try and prise open the battery. There's Garner, beaten in the air by Falvey. Portillo controls it on the chest, flicks it forward for Cuevas. Caught there, free kick. Well, he was going nowhere, and
Yeah, he gets bailed out, doesn't he, right
does,
there?
because that was going to be a throw in for Orange County. Abel Falthi, though, just dropped his shoulder into Cuevas and conceded a free kick. 39 minutes in, Charleston 2, Orange County 0.
So Garner is filtered out wide to the left side, and Russell has actually dropped back to a more low-lying position in just about the center circle right there. So
Good defensive work there from Orange County, and it finds its way to Garner. First time ball, Cortez, he tries to slip it through the middle, overcomes Additional Cooper, and for the Battery now, Dane, it's a hang on till half time, I would think.
yeah, absolutely. You got to think these next 5 minutes are going to be extremely important for the Battery. May push numbers up, but more importantly, you want to keep that focus defensively and keep that 2-goal advantage going into the locker room break.
Orange County with it. Seth Moses on the ground. He flicks it wide to the far side. Garner asking for it down the line and trying to get round Quinton Griffith, who concedes a throw-in over there.
He just doesn't allow anything to happen on his side of the pitch, does he? Quinton Griffith so quick, even if he does on the off chance get beat that first time, his recovery speed is so blistering fast.
Long ball forward there, but comfortable for the keeper, Cooper. And it's a quick throw out to Ajeti as Charleston will just try and force Orange County to defend and stretch them a little bit. It's on the ground now to Van Schaik. Good ball to this near side. He's holding off the challenge. Down the line it goes. And that'll be a throw-in for Orange County Blues. There wasn't a lot on for him. Without Dane Kelly to run into the channel, Charleston don't have too much up front there.
I'll tell you, Andrew, what's been amazing to see is Jared Van Schaik last year was kind of used as a utility guy where he was all over the field playing left back, right back, in the middle of the park, left midfield. This year he's been more centrally located, but when he's been asked to step up and shift out of position maybe a little bit in terms of this season, you look at a game like today, he's been fantastic over here, pushing up, getting back, taking over on defense, and also sparking those counterattacks. He's such a versatile player.
Throw in for Orange County. That wasn't very sporting from the Battery fan, who dropped it rather than giving it to the player. Here's Russell now for Orange County Blues. Just a short ball square to Moses. Moses gets around Sanyang onto his right foot, opens up, it strikes a Battery player, and it's a save for Cooper on the line. No real problems. Hits that long, and Kelly has peeled off beautifully. He's onside here, and he's going to have to wait for some support, surely. Looks towards goal. Little step over. Goes between two defenders. Good covering work there from the left back to concede a throw-in on this near side.
Well, it's a great bit of skill. Nice patience from Kelly, waiting for his supporting cast to come join him in the box, but instead does it all on his own. Splits two defenders, but couldn't quite catch up to it.
Here's Portillo to Cuevas. Spinning one way and the other. Oh, he tried to put it in for Van Schaik, but that's given away, and he's asking for trouble here as Orange County cross the halfway line. Griffith in on the cover. Cortez can't control it. Ferguson will turn away from Cortez and rolls it up to Cuevas. Now Van Schaik. Sanyang works it wide to Quinton Griffith. He's got space in front of him again, and he's got Mena on the far side overlapping. Mena gives him a bit of room out there. Still Griffith. Now here's Jared Van Schaik. Down the line to Griffith. Russell's got his hands on his knees. It's Griffith in plenty of space. Swings it in. Good header away by Russell, stretching for it. Portillo with a touch, and the Battery are piling on the pressure. It's Portillo now for Charleston. He can hit him, but not like that. That'll be a goal kick.
Yeah, it's a long way out for Portillo, who's a very clinical striker of the ball, but always going to be tough in that situation.
Well, you've watched him train. He's one of the best in training.
Absolutely, yeah. He can hit the ball in all sorts of dynamics. He can put some curl on it. He can drive it. He can put that little knuckle that we see Cristiano and David Luiz do, especially in the World Cup. They were out there trying that.
David Luiz, 1 in 50.
Yeah, right. I always have a little problem when you got center backs taking free kicks. It just doesn't make much sense to me.
44 minutes played. Charleston Battery 2, Orange County 0. You are Orange County Blues 0. You're listening live on ESPN Radio 9:10 a.m. Thanks for joining us on the Battery's YouTube broadcast. That's a lovely run. He's onside. Around the keeper, surely. Yes! 2-1.
And it's exactly what you talk about, isn't it, Andrew? You don't want to concede right before half. You got 5 minutes to go. Buckle down defensively. Don't get caught. Don't get looked sleepy on defense, and that's exactly what the back line does for the Charleston Battery. Martinez slips in behind, and it was Odesmo Cooper who was caught in no man's land. Actually, when he came out to confront Martinez, he was outside his box, so couldn't even do much in that instance, and dreadful nightmare stuff.
Did you see who played Martinez through?
It came so quick, I honestly didn't quite get to see who it came from, but terrible bit of defending there from the Battery.
Yeah, that was poor, and as you said, Cooper was out so quickly, he was in no man's land. Simple really is that Martinez goes round the goalkeeper, and it's game on here. 2-1 the score, and now it's Orange County with their heads up, and they're coming down this near side. Franco would love to level it before the break. Van Schaik misses the challenge. Franco chips it in, but he couldn't get that square properly, and it's behind for a goal kick.
They have so much trouble, the Battery do, closing out halves. You can just think back to so many games over the course of this season where they've let 1-2 goals slip towards the final 5 minutes of the first or the second half, and it's been a nightmare on this season, and it's been the result of it's resulted in dropping a handful of points.
We'll have to see what the Battery response is like now.
Well, yeah, now because morally you go into the locker room at completely different wavelengths. I mean, or OC, they went into the locker room 2-0. That's a tough battle to come back from in the second half, but 2-1 and you're right back in the game.
We're in time added on at the end of the first half. Charleston 2-1 up. Martinez has pulled the goal back for Orange County, the visitors. Lovely work there from Dane Kelly to keep possession. Turns with the ball and gives it away. Gives it straight to the opposition. We were trying to give it back to Charleston, but hang on to it over there on the far side. Sloppy this from both sides, and that's a good ball. Garner, though, this time is offside. I tell you what, there were a few Battery players looking towards the official over here on the near side on the goal, but he kept his flag down.
Well, the substitutions have been doing a great job since being implemented about 10 minutes ago, and that was, I believe, Garner over there on the left side.
Garner and Franco.
Yep, absolutely. Garner got behind the defense, and it was the Battery who was hoping that the flag came up.
There's the halftime whistle. We're going to go to break. The score at halftime, Charleston Battery 2, Orange County 1. We'll be back with the Charleston Battery halftime show after these words.
America's top travel magazine named Charleston the best city in the nation, so it's no secret that people are flocking here. But people from all over the world come to MUSC for our unparalleled expertise year after year. Maybe that's why so many national organizations invest in our breakthroughs, and why so many of the world's top doctors continue to join us. So while Charleston's magnetic draw may not surprise you, we wanted to remind you about ours. MUSC, changing what's possible.
Going to be a jetty coming off, and on comes Taylor Mueller. Well, Falvey is still out there, so Sean Ferguson. So Mueller's going to come on. Now, where will he play? Are they going to ask him to play at right back and Griffith play at left, perhaps? We shall see. So, Coach Anhauser, to me, that looks like it's a tactical change. He saw something there with a jetty. Perhaps it was on the goal. Perhaps it was before. There was that one time that he just seemed to fall asleep earlier on in the game. And, well, Coach Anhauser not afraid to make changes, as his counterpart did so well in the first half, making those 2 changes to really change the game. Dariush Yazdani, the head coach of Orange County Blues, getting the result, or getting the goal that he was looking for before the break. 2-1 the score. The Battery about to get us back underway here at Blackboard Stadium. Dane Kelly comes to grab the ball from our referee, Howard Ash. Charleston going from left to right in the second half here, live on ESPN Radio, 9:10 a.m., and also live on the Battery YouTube channel. And we welcome you wherever you are joining us from this evening. We know we get people tuning in and watching these games all over the place, all over the world actually, which is great. And Cuevas alongside Kelly, ready to get us back started here. 45 minutes to go. It could be a defining 45 minutes this for both sides. Separated by a point coming into the game. There's the whistle, and away we go. It's Mueller, his first touch of the match. Onto his right foot. He's going to just lift it forward for Kelly. Kelly takes it on the chest, turns with possession, and that's going to be a free kick as Gautrat just came through him. Just digging in, I think, just making a little point there that it's not going to be easy for Kelly, and it'll be a free kick for the Battery just inside the Orange County Blues half on this near side.
Kelly takes a beating each and every time he steps on the pitch, doesn't he? He's such a physical striker. He likes to body up against those big boys in the back, and generally he pays for it in the end of the game. Chance
here for the Battery, though, as Cuevas drills that onto straight through to the keeper. That's comfortable for Aaron Perez. He didn't hit that one very well, Cuevas, and Orange County roll it out to the right back. Now up to the midfield. Here they come. Moses, bit of space ahead of him. Cuevas challenges. It's played out to Gautrat. Turns it back. He puts his foot on it. He's asking for help from the midfield. He's not getting it, and here come Orange County now with Griffiths. Goal caught in possession by Cuevas, but they recover the ball. Kelly digging in against Garner. A little push. That's a foul, surely. And it'll be a free kick for Orange County at the halfway line.
Yeah, Garner tracking all the way over to the opposite side of where he's set up. And he's been good since he came in the game. He's changed up things a little bit for OC.
That's a player I like. I think he was the best player for Dayton through certainly whenever we've played the Dutch Lions over the last couple of years. It's a good signing, that. Here's Moses, the point man. Oh, he gave it away there, but Charleston can't do much with it, apart from just kind of scuff it to the halfway line. Gautrat, and you can see the intention. Orange County just trying to force the issue here. That one's loose, though, from Gautrat, and that'll be a throw-in for the Battery on the far side. And just take the pressure off for a second. 47 minutes in, 2-1 the score. The Battery ahead.
Yeah, these first 10 minutes are really going to indicate how each team's coming out of the locker room.
Oh, that finds its way to Mena. Mena into the 18-yard box, has a look, squares it to Kelly, who's shot. Well, it's parried back, and it's Cuevas who turns with the ball, can't get the shot away, and just didn't have the strength, did he? And Orange County can bring it clear now.
Didn't have a whole lot to do, and now Orange County's got numbers going the other way.
Yep, they do. Counter-attack on. Here come the Blues across the halfway line. Down the middle. Garner sets it wide. And there's a player going through the middle. Falvey stretched. In it comes. Chance for the Blues. And in the end, the Battery are just fortunate to see it bobble behind for a goal kick.
Some speculative defending again right there. Orange County just hitting them on the counter-attack. Good bit of work on that far side. And who else is it but Martinez slipping in behind the defenders, getting on the end of that through ball, and making it tough for Odesno Cooper.
Cuevas to Van Schaik, who puts his head down. He's forcing his way forward, but it was a heavy touch in the end. And Orange County can bring it back to the halfway line.
Just so tough to keep control when you're going at full steam. You got a defender at your back.
Cortez slips it down the line. This is great play from Orange County. Here comes, well, the cross doesn't come in yet. Van Schaik stops the cross, but set back, and there is a chance now to clip it into the middle. It takes a deflection, it's behind, and it'll be a corner kick for the visitors.
Orange County coming out at halftime very intent on equalizing. They've put the front foot forward, and they really seem like they want to put some pressure on Charleston here early on.
It's Suggs with the corner kick. And played on the ground to Garner. Set back to Suggs. Left-footed ball. Well, you know what? For me, I don't like that decision because he's obviously right-footed. It's almost impossible to get anything on that from that angle with that return ball from Garner.
Yeah, that's a good call, Andrew. Tough angle to put in an in-swinger, or excuse me, an out-swinger from that far side over there for a right-footed player.
He's coming across the ball. And
yeah, and you know, they've tried it once or twice in this game already, and it didn't really work to fruition. So you would think maybe swing one in there, give your big boys a chance in the box.
5 minutes gone already in the second half. Still 2-1 the score. Cuevas finds Portillo, gets the return ball, turns away from trouble, and drills it down on the ground looking for Mena, but it was easily intercepted, and Orange County have it back with Garner, tackled by Portillo, given away by Mueller. He's inviting trouble. It's Garner running at him, still going, finds a player in the box. Cortez will be offside. And there you go, free kick Charleston Battery.
It's all just a bit cheap in possession, isn't it, for the Charleston Battery? They've got the 1-goal advantage, but really what they're doing in this second half has not been too promising. Giving the ball away in the midfield, allowing Orange County to break off with numbers.
So a free kick for Charleston, and Additional Cooper looks in absolutely no rush to take it.
Well, why would he be? I'm not sure. He's had an incredible amount to do. Not sure the number of saves he's had tonight. Just 2 saves.
Beaten in the air, Kelly, there by his Jamaican counterpart, Griffiths. He probably would know Andre Lewis, who does hail from Spanish Town, Jamaica. Then Kelly from St. Catherine. Played at Tivoli. I'm not sure if Griffiths played for a club down there. Not listed on his bio. Here's Amadou Sanyang steps with possession, caught in possession in the midfield. He has to do better, goes to ground, but it finds Cortez. That was almost straight down the middle there from Orange County. Here they come. It's a good fight, this, from Orange County. That's given away, and now Mueller, can he find a teammate? It's Portillo. Has a look. There's no one ahead of him. Has to turn with possession. He's got quick feet. Has he got quick enough feet to get rid of it? No. And Orange County gather up the ball again. This is terrible from Charleston. Russell chips it in. Cortez flicks on, and Cooper will come out and grab it.
You can really tell, though. I mean, just out of this second 45, Orange County not allowing the back line for Charleston to have too many touches on the ball. They're always got to have somebody pressuring those defenders, trying to force them into a bad pass. You see Justin Portillo right there, usually so smart with the ball. Got himself into a little bit of trouble, but Amadou Sanyang has had some really bad missed touches that have almost resulted in disaster for the Charleston Battery. Got to be careful. I know he's coming off injury, but you can't use that as an excuse.
Given away again by the Battery, who they're going to pay, if they keep doing that. Kelly in with a hard challenge, helped by Falvey. Just flying about there, Kelly, to try and help out the midfield. Orange County play it forward. Cortez allowed to turn in the box. He squares it. It flashes across the face. Well, he's the one you want in the box there, but of course he's the one that crossed it. Goal kick.
Yeah, Colin Falvey just jumping off of that center half position, helping out Dane Kelly, was tracking back, but that put him in a bit of an awkward position where Cortez could drift in and try to find somebody. It was Martinez on the back post, but couldn't quite catch up to it.
Dane Kelly cushions the ball, plays it back to Jared Van Schaik. Now here's Sanyang. Quickly he's pressured and closed down, and Charleston lift it back to Quinton Griffith. On the ground it goes to Portillo, sets it to Sanyang. Finally, they're stringing some passes together. Sanyang again. Thought about playing it over the top. Mena was asking for it to be just lifted over the shoulder of the right back. Slow it down, though, here, the Battery. That's Portillo at the halfway line. Does play it long. Never going to find Mena. It's not the best header from Gautrat, and Kelly's onto the loose ball. Scuffs the shot. Wide of the target. Well, it was on his left foot, which is his stronger foot when he's striking the ball from distance, usually. But that one misses wide for a goal kick.
Yeah, he just gets it all wrong, and Griffiths is a little lucky that he doesn't get better contact because the number 25 in white was caught just napping a bit.
Gautrat has looked a little bit unsteady of all of them, and really it's been a great second half performance so far from Orange County Blues. As the keeper gives it to Gautrat, he takes a touch, asking for some help. He goes backwards in the end, and in the end, that's a good clearance from the keeper.
You just got to wonder, Andrew, how long this defensive pressure and intensity can last in the second half for Orange County. They are coming off of a midweek game, or excuse me, a weekend game. This is the third of 3 road trips within road games within a week, so they're on some tired legs.
Yeah, well, that's the business. That's what happens at this part of the season, isn't it? You do play multiple games with meaning. Don't forget the Battery are playing Friday night. Come on out and support the home side as they take on Rochester Rhinos. Well, we'll see. Look, it's built up to be a very big game. That is a bit heavy in the midfield. That'll be a free kick for the Charleston Battery. Tickets available at charlestonbattery.com. The box office will open tomorrow and Friday at 10 a.m. That's 971 goal, 971-4625. And again, this game coming to you live from Charleston, South Carolina on ESPN Radio, 9:10 a.m. We're broadcasting live locally and also over the internet on via the Charleston Battery YouTube channel. And a free kick. I think that foul was Suggs, would be my guess. Or actually, perhaps it was well, no, I think it was Suggs, but we'll see. It's Colin Falvey, just conferring here with our statistician to my left. Falvey on the ground, finds Cuevas. Now, here's Mueller. Mueller forward to Cuevas in a very tight spot. Oh, he cuts inside the defender. Still Cuevas to the byline. Sends the ball in. Good ball. And it was there, wasn't it? But it was just too high for Jared Van Schaik. Is the counter-attack on now for Orange County? Here they come down the right side. They're trying to force numbers into the game forward. Charleston trying to get goal side, and they have now got bodies behind the ball. It's Russell in a deep area. Looking for that killer pass on that right foot. He gets it wide to Moses.
Not much working for the Charleston Battery, so Jose Cuevas on the opposite end just decides he's going to do it all on his own. Makes a couple really nice little moves, a bit of panache over here on the near side, and puts in a great ball, just too tall for Jared Van Schaik, and he'll be happy to see that roll out of play and just waste some time off the clock.
Yeah, Garner just locking it down the line. There's no one there. 10 minutes gone in the second half already. Charleston Battery 2, Orange County Blues 1, the score. Charleston still with that vital lead. Orange County, though, very much in the game. Probably have had the better of the second half, possession-wise. They've definitely been on the front foot, as you would expect, trying to respond here and get level. Good head of that to the halfway line. Orange County first to the loose ball. It's Russell. Right-footed ball over the top, asking Cortez to chase. He's going to get there first. Has a look up, pings it across the face. Garner will gather up the loose ball in a wide area. Turns towards goal now. Sets it back. Cortez lining up at the back post. It's up there towards him. Oh, he collides with the keeper. That'll be a free kick. And, well, was there much of an attempt to play the ball there, Dane? I don't know.
Well, it's reckless, isn't it, from Cortez? He knows he's a big body who's got any chance at one of those balls up top, but you got to be vigilant of the goalkeeper right there, and he goes up with strictly eyes on the ball. Complete disregard for Odesno Cooper, and you see the young Cuban. He's really hurting down there inside that 6-yard box.
The problem is, if one player is going for the ball, the other one's just having a look across. It's no contest, isn't it? Because you can't really defend yourself. And Cooper just got knocked straight to the ground. And they're saying hold off on the substitution. So it looks like he's okay. Dusty Hudak, who played almost 300 games for the Battery in goal, the Battery goalkeeper coach, was quickly up to warm up the number 2, Eric Shannon, but it looks like Odesno Cooper will be up and okay, so no concussive repercussions. We're almost at the hour mark now. Charleston Battery 2, Orange County 1 the score. It's been a super game. It's had a great pace to it, and we've still got half an hour of football to go here, Dane.
Yeah, and you know, coming into this game, this is a squad, the OC Blues, that have really struggled to score on the road. You take a look at it, 13 games on the road, only 11 goals scored for. They've really struggled, but they've got their one here today.
I was going to say, statistically, it's just about one a game. They've got their one. Will they get a second?
And that's the thing. You've seen some really nice substitutions made from Orange County's coach, and it's been Alex Martinez who's been really the source of inspiration for this entire Blues squad.
Dariusz Yadzani, the coach, looking on. Good tackle on that occasion by Sanyang. That's more like it. As Amena can't find the ball down the line, it'll be a throw-in for Charleston Battery. closed down Moses very quickly there, Sanyang, and one of those where you get the ball, you also get sort of a free tackle on the opponent, and he made the most of it as Goldtrack gets ahead of Kelly. Good defensive work. Garner squares it. Orange County with possession. They get it wide, asking the right back to push forward here. Back inside now to Abel Fadi. That one's lifted up. That should be easy for Mueller, who heads to the halfway line. Kelly finds Cuevas. Cuevas round the outside and over the top. Goldtrack's got some chasing to do. Kelly's got the ball and he's got by him. Still going here, Kelly. Trying to fling it across. He finds Van Schaik. Forward now to Cuevas. Turns with possession. Gets the ball back to Sanyang just about. Charleston stringing some passes together in the offensive third. It's Sanyang. Square to Portillo. Got to make the most of your possession, both sides really, and it does wear you out when you're chasing the ball as well as the game, as Mueller has to step and rolls it back to the keeper.
And look at the coach of the Blues right there, urging his players forward, continue to press on. You just wonder how long they can keep at this pace that they started the second half.
Griffith will be called for a foul there, and it'll be a free kick for Orange County Blues midway up inside their half on the far side. We've hit the hour mark, folks. Charleston 2, Orange County Blues 1. You're listening live on ESPN Radio, 9:10 a.m. Lovely work there from Moses. He gets away from Portillo, finds an opponent, a teammate down the line. Van Schaik's got some work to do, and he goes to ground and concedes a throw-in on the far side. That's good work from the outside midfielder.
And you see Van Schaik there playing that left back role. Him and Griffith can interchange as they please, but Griffith does like to push up a bunch, so the number 14 in black and yellow will have to be vigilant.
That's hung up in towards the back of the 18-yard box. Cortez, the closest player, gets there first, finds a teammate, Suggs, back to Cortez, has a little swing at it, palmed away by the goalkeeper. I'm not sure if that was headed in or not, but well played nonetheless. My statistician is saying that was going wide, but a good chance anyway. A long ball out from the back and headed down to the far side. Orange County have the ball back. Griffiths with it, the central defender, across the halfway line now.
Great shot there by Cortez, but give a lot of credit to Odesno Cooper. That was coming in with some pace, and he actually shifted it out wide to make it difficult for Moses to get the rebound.
You're right. The danger there is you put it back towards one of the strikers, and it's a tap-in. So credit to the keeper as Cortez has it back to goal. He holds it up nicely, gets it wide, spins. He's headed into the box. Here come Orange County. Can they get the shot away? Looking for something. Perhaps he was asking for a player to have a nibble. I think he'd have gone to ground, but Charleston stayed away, and they got the tackle in. They can't get it away. It's a poor clearance from Griffith, and it's Russell now. Early ball driven into the back post. Mueller gets above Garner and finds Adam Mena. Has a look, and on the ground he gets it to Cuevas. Cuevas round the outside to Dane Kelly. Kelly cuts inside Goldtrack, and now outside him. Going to the byline. Turns. Can he find a teammate? It's Cuevas. Just about picks out Mena, but the momentum has disappeared. It's Kelly for the battery on his left foot. Thinks about it, hits it, and it strikes Russell, and it ends up behind for a corner kick. Was that going in, Dane?
It was tough to tell, wasn't it? But the deflection from Alan Russell really put a little twist in the plot right there, as Dane Kelly finding his space, doing a good job holding off defenders, waiting for some support. Jose Cuevas drifts up, finds Kelly, and then Kelly has a go at goal. Russell, we've talked more about him defensively really than we have going up and pushing an attack.
Well, it's a corner kick for the battery. Jose Cuevas is going to take it. Orange County are going to make another change, though, with James Turner coming in. And let's see, it's Suggs making way for Turner. Number 15, Joshua Suggs, off. Number 6, James Turner, on. And an attacking moment this, then, for Cuevas and the battery, a set piece. Deep corner to the back post, headed down. Not fully away yet. Now it is cleared. Not fully clear, though. It's Mueller. Can't get the shot away, and it's scuffed away by Orange County Blues. Quinton Griffith slips. Goes past Moses, who kind of has a grab at him. Play on, says the referee. There's advantage. Portillo, he's brought down, and that's a free kick for the battery right in front of the supporters section on the far side.
Yeah, it's a good position to have a free kick, and Jose Cuevas knows all too well what he's doing. Not much on for him. Two defenders closing in, and splits the two, takes some contact, and goes down and draws the foul. He knew exactly where he was on the pitch, and he knew that this was going to present a very tantalizing opportunity to put in a ball.
So this is a chance for the Battery. It's Cuevas on the right foot, good angle. Hits it with some pace! Dane Kelly, 3-1.
And we talked about it, Andrew, didn't we? Cuevas knew exactly what he was doing, drawing the foul from that spot, knowing that's where he likes to whip the ball in. Kelly got just a little piece of it and sent it flickering into the back of the net past Aaron Perez. And it's goal number 2 for the Jamaican, 3-1, and a vital goal for the Battery in terms of this match and in terms of this season. And that's Cuevas' second assist of the game as well, so he's been extremely involved here over the first 65 minutes of the game. He hadn't had an assist before coming into this game, and he's got 2 of them here tonight.
What a game we've had. I tell you, there's been a real ebb and flow to it. Great rhythm, great pace to the match, and it's by no means over. Orange County, well, they've got to come at the Battery now and get a goal. They're going to have to throw everything forward. There's already some movement from the bench below us.
Well, if this game takes the route that it's been taking over the first hour and some change, you would expect a heavy response from Orange County.
They need a goal. Kelly flicks on. He's had a great game tonight, the Jamaican, and rewarded for his efforts, you have to say.
Well, he always has a very good game. You know, it's just the part of the finishing that can really trouble him, and for a striker, that's sort of the name of the game. So when he's not doing it, it's sort of magnified even more, but his work rate, his physicality, just his overall effort that he puts into the game from minute 1 to minute 90 is unparalleled, and he's really just so much fun to watch from up here in the booth.
Here's the change that we mentioned. He's not messing about, Orange County Blues coach. He's going to make a change and go for it, and why not? So Ju-Sung Kim is going to come on, and it looks like, is that Moses coming off?
Yep.
I thought he did quite well, actually.
Yeah, he did, but you know, you just got to wonder if this hot, humid Charleston air is finally taking its toll on some of these players who are on their 3rd game in a week.
Well,
They need some fresh legs in, down 2 goals. Moses put in a whole lot of work here in the first 70 minutes or so and 67 minutes.
that's a big pitch, this. It doesn't look it, but when you're out there, I tell you what, it will wear you down. And natural grass surface and big humidity here in Charleston. It was 90 degrees at kickoff. And honestly, the level of athleticism that is on display in these games is remarkable.
It's a lot like the men's league games I come out here and watch you.
Honestly. Unless you've run out in the heat in Charleston, you have got no idea. You've got to be absolutely super fit to even run about for a few minutes. That's a free kick for Orange County Blues at the edge of the 18-yard box. 3-1 the score here. Charleston Battery ahead, but still Orange County with hope, and they will try and convert and try and get back into this game. A goal, of course, will bring them right back into it. That's given away, though. It's Cuevas back to Portillo. Charleston will try and hang on to possession. If they could get a 4th, it's game over. It's Mena now in front of Garner. Steps with possession, squares it to Cuevas. Cuevas, right-footed ball forward. It's straight through to the goalkeeper, Aaron Perez.
And he disguises that pass, doesn't he, Jose Cuevas? It's sort of a no-look pass, and Portillo.
Oh, that's got to be a booking for me.
Yeah, for me too. You know, Portillo gets beaten. He's got his work to do, and Garner's in on goal right there. Not in on goal, but he's got some space, doesn't he?
But if you're that just dispiriting when there's no attempt to play the ball, it's a foul, and sure, it's in an area where it's not going to cause too many problems, but he's trying to break up the counter-attack. Here comes the change, and well, Dane Kelly is making way for Dante Marini. Kelly on his hat-trick. Is it Kelly coming off? No, it's Jose Cuevas. Kelly coming across for a word with Mike Anhauser. That would have been a shock, but it's Cuevas off and making way for Dante Marini.
Well, one thing to remember, Andrew, is that they do have the game on Friday against the Rochester Rhinos, another very heavy implicated game in terms of playoff positioning. So maybe resting Cuevas up a little bit.
Now that was a fairly obvious push from Cortez, and the referee saw it, although he was miles away. And it'll be a free kick for the Battery just outside the 18-yard box. If this result stands, of course, the Charleston Battery would leapfrog Orange County onto 29 points into a tie for 7th with OKC Energy. And Orange County would drop out of the playoff picture for a moment. They do have some home games left, and they'll be counting on those. Certainly not out of it yet here, no question about that. 20 minutes to play here. Orange County Blues looking to get back into this game again. Well, that finds Kelly. Good challenge from Gortrat, but it'll be Van Schaik to get to the loose ball first. Griffith asking for it. Controls, looks up, picks out Portillo. Straight back. It was a bit late from Kim. The referee has a look. No real problem. I guess he just pulled out of it in time. Now Cooper to Falvey. The Battery dicey here. Falvey steps between the two strikers. High pressure from Orange County, and finally the Battery lump it downfield.
You play a dangerous game right there, but it's the only game really that this game allows you to play is you gotta push up. You gotta be a bit risky in the numbers you push up and try to force those mistakes from Falvey, from Ferguson, from the back four.
Well, that's going to be a free kick. Play on, says the referee, as Marini sends Kelly away, but he's offside.
And that's an opportunity for Marini to just have one over the top, first touch. He waits too long to make up his mind, and by the time he does, Dane Kelly is well offside. It's unfortunate there for the youngster who just came into the game, had his first touch on the ball, and it could have been a brilliant one.
Darius Yazdani is urging his players, by the way, to press, a high press. It's the 6-second Barcelona rule, but he's asking them to do it every time they lose possession. And believe me, that is very hard to do down here in Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah, you still got 20 minutes, and if you want to keep that work rate up, it's going to leave you exposed at the back, isn't it? And with a guy like Dane Kelly, you can really put yourself in a vulnerable position.
Got to go for it, though. The ball played long here. Here come Orange County Blues. Can he keep it in? Yes. Tries to turn inside Sean Ferguson, who battles for possession and finds the ball. Squares it back to Griffith. Charleston will just lump it clear and hope that Kelly can kind of get on the end of it. It's going to be Gortrat to get there, and goes, I think wisely, all the way back to the keeper with it.
Well, Kelly's going to have a lot of chasing to do. I'd be surprised not to see maybe some relief come in for the number 9, who's put in a tremendous amount of effort here tonight. But if I'm the Blues right now, every time I get the ball, I'm trying to get it to Alex Martinez, who has been, for me, the man of the match for the boys in white.
Yeah, he's had a good game for sure, as that one is overhit. That's the last thing you want, and frustration from Benton Griffiths after he just gives the ball back to Charleston with a goal kick. And I guarantee you Additional Cooper is going to take his time with every restart that he gets. 73 minutes in here at Blackboard Stadium, just about 15 minutes to play. Charleston Battery 3, Orange County Blues 1. The score, don't forget the Battery back here Friday night to play Rochester Rhinos. This game was one of those games they try to fill in late with the scheduling process, and sometimes you get those midweek games.
Well, it's strange to have a Wednesday game and then a Friday game at home.
Not ideal for either team, really. You look at Orange County's schedule, what were they in Rochester at the weekend, and you know, it is tricky. Here's Aaron Perez. Rolls it out to Griffiths, the defender. Up to Kim. Allowed to turn. Looks downfield, and he rolls it forward. Here come Orange County now.
Oh, great challenge there by
Good challenge.
Griffith.
Quick throwing. Kim gets it back onto the right side. Maybe a chance for a cross. There's 2 in the middle. It's a good ball in, and Mueller beats Cortez in the air. Sanyang helps it away. Kim with a touch, and Orlando are first to gather up the loose ball.
Yeah, and it's a strong header there from Taylor Mueller. You just got to think about the substitution that happened at the halftime break, and you got to think a Jetty on that would not be as lucky going up against Chris Cortez.
Van Schaik doing a tremendous amount of work defensively. He's over on the far side. That's overhit and behind for another goal kick. And I would say just at this point, Dane, there's a little bit of tiredness creeping in.
Yeah, and you just kind of were waiting to maybe see some signs of it, weren't you? In Orange County, you would think maybe a goal, if they were to get it, would spark some more life into the legs of this team in white. But at the moment, they're just looking a little lackluster, and it's going to be a difficult task to try to get back into this game.
Lovely football there from the Battery midfield. They work it out to Marini, who's caught as he tries to get round the defender. But they did evade the pressure there nicely, and it'll be a throw-in here for the Charleston Battery at the halfway line, far side. 15 minutes to go. And what's been a very good game of football tonight. It's Quinton Griffith for the Battery. Game of soccer, I should say. Griffith, halfway line. Rolls it forward to Marini. Turns with possession. Finds Van Schaik. It's a 1-2, but into touch. Throw in Orange County Blues. Hasn't really affected the game much yet, Marini.
Not quite just yet. He has his chances, though, doesn't he? When the defense pushes up, he slips in behind, and he can take on a defender. He's got those short little steps that can really, really throw you off as a defender, and he's very cheeky. He's got a ton of class and a ton of ability.
Here's Garner for Orange County Blues. Right down the middle. Great ball. Chance! Yes! 2-1. 3-2, rather. It's Kim who beats the Battery defense. Super ball from Garner. And Orange County Blues right back in the match.
Well, Kim gets the goal, but Garner deserves the credit. Coming all the way over from this nearest side, drifting into the middle, converging defenders, and then just spots Kim with that little through ball. Unbelievable stuff there from the substitute put on in the first half.
Pressure is firmly back on the Battery now. Well, they were cruising, but one goal changes the game completely. Orange County Blues right back in it. Let's see what the response is like now from Charleston. That was a super run from Garner.
Absolutely brilliant run from Garner, who has really come on and kept Orange City back in this game.
Orange County Blues, Dane,
the
opponent tonight, as the ball is chipped forward. Gautret tackled by Mueller, and it'll be a throw-in for the Blues. It's been absolutely as we predicted, just like a knockout game this. Both teams going for it, and we've been rewarded with a super game, and it's far from over. It's Quinton Griffith now for the Battery to Justin Portillo. Up at the halfway line is Mena, controls it, sets it backwards to Mueller. Mueller with possession. Now Marini. Back to Mueller again. He's being urged. They're being urged forward to close down the Battery. It's given away by Portillo. It's just, I mean, it's going to take a Herculean effort, this, as the ball is set wide to Griffith. He has to stretch, tries to go down the line, keeps possession. Back inside now for Amadou Sanyang. Drives it cross court. That one is given away. Poor ball, really, and gathered up by Aaron Perez, the goalkeeper.
And, Andrew, you just got to wonder when the subs are going to come on for the Charleston Battery. There's some tired legs out there, some guys warming up. It's all in the hands of Coach Anhauser.
How many subs have we had for Orange County? I think that's 4, so just one remaining here. There you go, 2 subs combined for that last goal, we're told. That's a good point. You have to say, the substitutions that Orange County have made tonight have really paid dividends. Zach Prince is up off the bench, stripping off, and he'll pull on his Battery jersey in just a second. Long ball forward, Griffith can't get there. Oh, that's surely a foul. That was Cortez dragging Ferguson. Referee says no, and it'll be a throw-in for Orange County on the far side. Here comes that change you were looking for, Dane Arlucas.
Yeah, you know, there was some tired legs out there. I believe it's going to be Adam Mena, who doesn't know quite yet, but he did well. He put in a good shift. He got the goal last game, was a little more quiet, pairing up over here with Ajeti and then Taylor Mueller in this second half. But Zach Prince coming into the game, he knows his role very well here. He knows he's going to have to come in defensively, and he provides a little more defensive shape for the boys in the back.
I think this game is absolutely winnable now for both teams. It's really hanging in the balance, and the momentum swinging between the teams. I think Orange County, with that goal, they've picked up the momentum. They had it. They've really been forcing the issue. And Charleston, well, let's see what they can do in response. There's a good challenge from Justin Portillo. It's Mueller back to Adisnell Cooper. The Battery, of course, still with a whip hand. They've got the goal lead. It's a long ball forward, looking for Kelly. It strikes him. That looked like a foul. It's a first touch from Prince, and it's a good ball over to Dante Marini. He's going to take on Gortrat here. He goes round him, and the next player, still Marini, on his left foot, has a dig. It's wide of the target. Goal kick.
Well, he does well, doesn't he? Takes on a couple defenders, and like we said, those little moves inside, they're so quick, they're so filled with burst, and he makes himself open, he gives himself some space, and just has a look up, but couldn't quite put it on the frame.
Fifth sub coming, I believe. That's the fifth for Orange County Blues. All or nothing now for Orange County Blues. They're going to bring on a fifth sub with Momeni waiting for a stoppage in play to come into the game. As Orange County get the ball back to the goalkeeper, they turn with possession. 10 minutes to play here at Blackboard Stadium. Long ball forward. Mueller sets off to chase after it. Looks to, he's going to have to play it away. Gets possession. Good ball, actually, to Prince. Prince turns into trouble. Is he going to get there? Just about. He finds Marini. Marini backwards to Van Schaik because Kelly was offside. Now Portillo. Orange County living on the edge, though. They're pushing so many players forward. Here comes Griffith down the line for Dane Kelly. They're appealing for offside. They're not going to get it. Kelly's around the last defender. The referee blows his whistle. Free kick, Orange County Blues.
Yeah, it was a little swim move there from Kelly, and I don't know how easily Franco goes down or not. It's going to be always tough to keep Dane Kelly in front of you, and maybe he just felt him getting that extra step on him, and a little bit of contact sends Franco down, and he does his job well. He gets in front of him, plays his position. And
Orange County are going to make a change, but I think they just changed the change they were going to make. Mamemi's still going to come in, but I think they've decided someone's not able to continue. They're going to switch the substitution around. Here's Turner for Orange County Blues. Back to the goalkeeper. Perez. Griffiths is asking for it, but he won't get it. It's back out to Gortrat on this left side. Long ball forward, straight down the middle. Falvey across on the cover. He's going to let that one run, and it'll be a goal kick for the Charleston Battery.
Andrew, how about the explosion of offense we've had here today? Orange County coming into this game, 23 games played, 26 goals for. Charleston Battery, 22 games played, 22 goals for. Both teams coming into this match averaging about a goal a game, and we've seen 5 here tonight. Very fortunate stuff for all those concerned and all those watching. No
complaints for the neutrals, from the neutrals, I should say. Here comes the change we mentioned. Momeni in, and who's off? It was Abel Fadi. Portillo's going to make way for Aminu Abdallah. So fresh legs inserted into the Battery midfield, and big physical presence as well. Aminu Abdallah compared to Justin Portillo, rather. And we're already in the 82nd minute. Remember, after 90, the referee will add on stoppage time. So Portillo makes way for Abdallah. It'll be a goal kick now for Additional Cooper of the Battery. Sorry, Dane.
Yeah, just have a look at that, though. Justin Portillo coming off, barking instructions still as he comes off the pitch. He is a rookie out of Coastal Carolina this year, but he has really embraced that defensive midfield role where he pulls the strings. He's telling people what to do. He really is the orchestrator of the entire 11 out on the pitch when he's playing that role.
Charleston win it back in the midfield. Abdallah's first touch, a bit shaky, but it was won by the Battery. Whew, Marini got spun there, but he didn't get the decision. Charleston win it in the midfield. Now here's Abdallah, and it's a great ball. Oh no, the flag is up, but I had a good look at that, Dane. I think he was on. I don't think he was going to get there anyway, but I think he was onside.
Yeah, it would have always been tough to get there, and Abdallah had a chance to peek up and play it. He surely would have been onside had he played it first touch. Unfortunately for the Battery, though, Dane Kelly just drifted about a step off, perhaps, in the eyes of the linesman over here.
Keeper had it anyway, mind you. It's Orange County Blues ball, and it's given away straight down the line. Griffith has it back. He can just punch it forward here. Kelly challenged but doesn't win it. Van Schaik's touch is heavy, and now Kim onto the loose ball quickly. Brings it across to this near side.
Andrew, if you think that last game against Dayton where they let in the goal in the 85th minute isn't creeping into the minds of the Battery players, then you're flat wrong, because that'll surely be taken up.
Oh, the pressure is on the home side here, I think. Orange County trailing. They've got to score. Oh, lovely from Kim. He's in behind. Oh, he shot wide of the target. Super first touch. He was in behind the defender. and he blasts it wide.
Yeah, it was tic-tac-toe stuff, wasn't it? And who does it all start from? Garner over here on the near side, playing that ball towards the 18. Cortez with a little flick. Kim runs onto it. Can't put it on the frame of goal.
Amazing.
And
It was on his wrong foot. He hit it with the outside of his foot.
Yep.
And that was all he could do. They're all watching the ball here in the midfield. There are some real tired legs there, but it's Orange County who gather it up. Marini can't get to it. Can't get a challenge in. Out to this near side. Turner forward to Cortez. Sets it back to Kim. Marini steals it. Wide to Van Schaik. They're always having a look to see if they can just launch it for Dane Kelly, who's done all the running as Griffith gives it away in the midfield. The pressure piling on here. It's Cortez straight down the middle. One back by Charleston. Abdallah does a nice job there of finding a teammate. Can he find another one in Marini? No, because Gautrat steps up to win it. Charleston inviting pressure. Here come Orange County out on this near side. 5 minutes to play now at Blackboard Stadium. Mameni just ran into trouble, but it'll be Gautrat who gets there. Look, he's got his socks rolled down, World Cup 1986 style. As Cortez was lining up the strike. In the end, it was taken off his foot by Kim. Kim's shot saved by Odisnell Cooper.
Kim, though, coming off the bench in the second half, he's looked really good, very influential. Had a couple of shots. The first shot he took actually beat Odesno Cooper and tighten this game up a little bit, and he's had a couple other attempts that would really make this game interesting.
I should apologize, Dane, of course. 1986 World Cup was probably before your time.
Yeah, just a bit, but you know, I didn't want to date you or anything, you know.
It was dreadful, that one. Though it was played in such heat.
Oof.
It was very low scoring World Cup.
Yeah, and they still put the World Cup in Qatar in a couple of years. That's senseless.
Same deal.
Oh boy, I'm looking forward to that. Who am I kidding? Of course I am.
86 minutes. Good tackle there from Prince. He takes it away. He needs to find some help here, Prince. He's trying to go round the defender. He earns a throw-in, and it'll be Charleston with a throw-in now, midway up inside the half. Charleston are going to make one more change. Look at Dane Kelly. He knows he's about to go off, so he's walking away as if he doesn't know what's going to happen. And he will make way for Eviel Cordovez. There you go. He'll get a standing ovation here at Blackboard Stadium. 2 goals for Kelly. Well, 2 goals for Kelly, and he earned the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? The savvy fans around here in Charleston are giving him a standing ovation as he very gingerly walks off the field, escorted by Brenton Griffiths.
His fellow Jamaican. What are they? They're just having a little chat. And, I mean, he's not going to run off, is he? But he's going to get off. The referee can add time on, and that's what he's saying. We'll get an extra 30 seconds for this, if not more, into the 87th minute. I tell you what, the players on the field know exactly what is happening here. This is a huge game. Both sets of players know it. You can feel it. The tension is there in the crowd as well. And it does get very good at this part of the season. That's what makes playoffs good, because every game, or most games, still have importance for all participants, even late in the season. It's Mueller forward to Marini. Oh, lovely little swivel and turn. He's going at them. Sets it inside for Cordovez. It's scooped away. It'll be a throw-in for the Battery on this near side.
Great bit of work there from Dante Marini. Just makes a little shift off step and opens up some space, tricks one defender and lays it off beautifully for Eviel Cordovez, who just came on.
He's the target again. He's tackled inside the 18-yard box, headed out to this near side. What was the decision here? It's a free kick for Orange County Blues, 88th minute. We're not sure why, but don't worry about that, because here come Orange County Blues on the far side. Couple of minutes to go till the 90. Long ball forward. It's too long. Hands on knees again over there on the far side. There are some tired legs. I tell you what, he's got to push forward here, Cortez, because Cooper can just wait and pick it up when he's challenged, which is now. That was a 40-yard run he had to make at the urging of his coach as well.
Of course, yeah. The coach has not stopped urging his players. Of course, it's much easier to do when you're sitting on the sidelines, but
it's easy on the sidelines.
Right.
That's not the best ball from Eviel Cordovez. Straight into touch over here on this near side. Throw in Orange County Blues. Allowed to throw it in square, but there's pressure, and Marini's going to get it, is he? No, he's tackled, and great work from the defender Griffiths to bring it clear. Round the outside, Garner's gone over onto the right flank. He'll step in onto that left foot, trying to slip it in. Parried away, but Orange County first to the loose ball. Get it wide to Turner. Wide now to this near side. Russell, tackle, good tackle by Prince. Throw in Blues. The visitors are going to have another chance here. 89th minute. There's the throw. Like a foul throw. Play on, says the referee. You don't see that given. Turner across, headed away. Cordovez, poor touch again. Can he get it clear? Finally, it goes backwards to the goalkeeper. And again, he'll take his time and now pick it up. We're into the 90th minute, folks. Charleston 3, sorry, Dane. Charleston 3, Orange County Blues 2.
Just thinking back to the last game that Charleston had, it was a...
Look at that. There goes Griffith. He's going to stretch him down the outside. Early ball in, but behind for a goal kick.
It's tough to have the pace and the composure all wrapped in one little play right there. And Quinn Griffith, 90 minutes in, always going to have some tired legs, even though he may not show it. He seems like Superman out there.
He needs to get back here because here come Orange County Blues. They've got to push numbers forward. Here they come across the halfway line. Kim helps it around the outside. Good ball. Turner in space. 3 in the middle. Crosses to the back post. Mueller underneath it. Heads, actually Van Schaik heads up and away. Not fully clear. Foul called. Well,
it's tough.
That's tough,
yeah,
for sure.
That's a tough call right there. Martinez just going after it in a battle with Amadou Sanyang. And if you don't body him up a little bit, how are you supposed to win a header against him? But foul called there, and Charleston Battery will certainly take it.
Well, we're into time added on. At the end of the game, 4 minutes have been added on. I've set my watch. Here's Mueller. Oh, lovely little pass inside to Prince. They don't need a fourth here, the Battery. He plays it in anyway, and it's Marini wide! Saved, I think, by the keeper, but he had a chance to finish it off there.
Oh, boy. Marini's not going to get a better chance at goal.
Yellow card, Zach Prince, for delay of restart, I think.
There was just a little swipe.
Unsporting behavior, perhaps. He just put his arm out to stop the keeper from bringing it away quickly. But Marini, if he scores that, the game's over.
Absolutely, game's over. He had a couple chances to do it in the last game, too. Didn't close it out. And Charleston was made to pay in the form of 2 points sacrificed at the end of the game. And you got to think that's going to be weighing on the back of his mind.
The referee's making him take the kick again. 3 minutes to play now at Blackboard Stadium. There's another yellow card. That one is for number 19, Alex Martinez. That has to be dissent, because what else could it be for?
Right.
Big kick out from Perez. Good header away by Sanyang. Orange County Blues onto the loose ball on this near side. Lumping it forward. Why not? Falvey underneath it. Squares up and heads away. We're in time added on at the end of the game. Marini turns, plays it over the top. Cordovez escapes. Now, does he go to goal or does he go to the corner flag? He's going to goal, and he's tackled, and Orange County are going to get it clear. Are they going to get it all the way? No, Van Schaik is there to win it back. Now, again, do they go to goal here, the Battery, or do they go to the corner? It's a shot across face, surely for Cordovez. He can't get the shot away. Well, it's playground stuff, this, but both teams absolutely going for it, and heavy challenge by Falvey, left his feet. Oh my gosh,
it's a
I tell you what,
scrap, isn't
it is a real battle this. 2 minutes to play. It'll be a throw-in for Orange County Blues on this near side. Twice the Battery have gone for the fourth goal when there's no need.
Yeah, it was a great ball by Aminu Abdallah, wasn't it? Maybe a bit ill-advised.
Of course, the fourth goal kills it off. That's the argument. It is like a cup game, this. It really is. Falvey goes to ground. That's going to be a free kick. He got the ball, but he came through Cortez, and this is a chance for Orange County Blues. Yellow card, Colin Falvey to boot.
And a silly foul there from the skipper. Zach Prince and Garner going at it after the fact.
Well, the referee's going to have a good look at what's happening here, because there are players being a little bit cheeky and clever, but as you would expect, it is thrilling this. This is a chance for Orange County Blues to level it at the death. There won't be much time left after this free kick is taken. Are they shooting here or chipping?
It's a bit long for a shot, isn't
But
it?
there's only 2 at the back post at the moment. Now got Garner goes across. Now they've got 3, 4 players over there.
It's Martinez who's been at the center circle of everything.
There's Martinez over it. He lays it off short. It's going to be a shot from Russell. He lines it up. It's wide of the target. Goal kick.
And Russell, that kind of sums up his day, at least pushing forward. It was a very, very quiet, disappointing day. Of course, the substitutions sort of relegated him into the middle of the pitch.
What a game we've had. Charleston Battery 3, Orange County Blues 2. By my watch, we've got about 10 seconds remaining. We'll see if our referee, Howard Ash, is going to add any stoppage time into the stoppage time. Credit has to be given here to both sets of players. They've really done well tonight. It's Abdallah for the Battery. Sends it round the outside for Cordovez. Now then, does he go to goal again? He cuts back inside. Waits. Looks for some support. Turns it inside. He loses possession. Marini is there. Wins it back and scuffs it away for a throw-in on the far side. There's the final whistle. The Battery prevail. Dane, your final thoughts before we go to break.
Instrumental 3 points there, and you can see some of the boys in white lying flat down on the floor. They put in everything, didn't they? Their 3rd game on the road in less than a week, and boy, you really got to give them a lot of credit. It was only their 2nd or 3rd trip out east, and this is a team that's slipping, aren't they? It's 7 losses in their last 8 games, Orange County. And for Charleston, they seem on the up and up. 6 games undefeated, 3 wins in those 6 games, and they've really turned it on when they needed to. The midseason additions of Emmanuel Agetti, Jose Cuevas have really, really helped this team out, and at the right time.
Yeah, big win tonight for the Battery, no question. We'll see what this does to Orange County. Don't forget the Blues do return home for a string of home games. They'll need to win those games if they're going to threaten for those playoff places. Charleston take on Rochester Friday in a game we will have live for you here on the Charleston Battery YouTube channel. All right, we're going to go to break. When we come back, the Charleston Battery post-game show live on ESPN Radio 9:10 a.m. We'll take this opportunity to say goodnight to those of you who tuned in on the YouTube broadcast, and we'll see you Friday night. And for those of you listening locally on ESPN Radio 9:10 a.m., we'll be back with more after these words.